All right, hey everybody. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I wanted Mike to just kind of bust out the camera, and we're going to take a look at a very interesting event that just happened to me last Friday. So just a few days ago, I ended up receiving a notice from my credit monitoring through Credit Karma, which is the credit monitoring service that I always recommend you start with. And it says that I have a collection account. Now, this is news to me, and I think coincidentally kind of falls in line with what we were talking about from our video 2 weeks ago. And we also released a video that said never ever pay collections just a couple short months ago, and it's taken off. We've already had 100,000 views on it. So I thought this would be a terrific opportunity for us to just kind of, I want you to tag along. I'm gonna reach out to the collection agency, and we're gonna see if we can get this thing not just paid, but paid and removed from the credit report. So I'm gonna see if I can't find some contact information, and then we're gonna throw them on speakerphone and see if we can get them to commit to removing this account for me. Now, before we do that, let's take a quick look at the impact that this has had on my credit. Guys, also I wanted to get your opinion on something. We're sitting here talking about our videos that are coming out over the next few months. We have an incredible lineup. It seems like just absolute endless information. We're gonna continue to bring in circumstantial stories, things that relate to the things we're talking about. But Mike and I were talking, and we just wanna keep this as real with you as we can. So go ahead and drop a comment below. Let us know what you think about just doing more of these impromptu videos and just having you tag along with us as we're doing some of our work and getting success and having failures, and just see how we cope with some of that. If that's of interest to you, drop a like on the video and put a comment below as well. So I'm opened here in my Credit Karma account. You can see my scores here, 828 and 805. Looks like my TransUnion is the one that got hit. Only dropped by 23 points. I actually released a video a couple weeks ago showing my credit, so you can go back to that and see where we were starting with that 828 on both of them. Let me just go through these accounts here quickly and take a look at whether that was the collection that showed up, and absolutely you can see there. We've got IC System, $419. Now you guys may remember that this channel was actually scammed 1 year ago. I gave away a drone, actually gave away a DJI, I believe Spark, maybe the Air, but I think it was the Spark, and somebody scammed me. And that was pretty embarrassing. I dropped a video to teach you guys about that too. But this is still haunting me from that scam, okay? So this $419 is a reflection of that attempted reward. I've been working with Amazon to get it figured out, and it's been this whole issue where they ended up shutting down my account. I ended up having to open up a completely separate Prime account. It's just been a total nightmare. So unfortunately, I'm still coping with this. I'm ready to just pay it. In fact, I was offering Amazon to just pay it and take care of it, and I couldn't even get anybody to help me with that. So today we're gonna try and do that. I've already submitted a payment on this account, but only after having one connection with the original gentleman, Daniel, who would help me, and we made an agreement that they would remove it from the report. And I wanna go through that conversation with him one more time just to get verification on video for you guys that they're willing to do
For
this.
current account information or to make a payment, press 1. If you wish to speak to a customer service representative at any time during the call, press 0. To hear these options, if you would like to participate in a brief survey following the call, please press 1. If not, please press 2. Please hold while we transfer your call to the next available representative.
This call may be recorded. My name is Mandy Williams. How can I help you today?
You said Mandy?
Yes.
Hi, Mandy. My name's Matthew. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm okay. Just wanted to confirm that I had the right information. I had actually spoken with an employee over there at IC last week, at the end of the week, just to get an account cleared up with you guys that apparently you had purchased. And I don't know if I need to deal with him again, or if I can just ask you a couple quick questions just to make sure I understand things clearly. Which is best for you?
I can help you. I just need to know your name and address. for verification purposes, and then I can answer any questions you may have.
Okay, my name's Matthew Pillmore.
Thank you. So I have to state on the recall, this is an attempt to collect a debt by a debt collector. Any information obtained will be used for that purpose.
No
My
problem.
name is Mandy Williams with the IC system, and Hay Needle Inc. placed a balance in our office that has been paid in full. And it looks like the balance was paid back on the 2nd in the amount of $419.84. And then we actually reported it paid on August 5th of 2018 to the National Credit Reporting Agencies. And then, let me go back. Sorry, my computer's being slow.
That's okay. And really, I just wanted to call and confirm. I had arranged a deal with Daniel where the accounts would not just be reflected as paid, but the account would be removed from my report. I kind of explained the circumstances, and this account really shouldn't have been reported in the first place. It was resolved. I'm just curious. I just want to make sure I have my records correct and also recorded as well that this is going to, in fact, be removed from the credit bureaus. Did I understand him correctly?
Yep, I do show his actually statements and input on here. And that's what I was checking my notes. I was trying to go back and reread, make sure I'm reading everything correctly. So in comments to you calling at actually this morning, earlier than we even opened, it must have been done on the date after you paid. So when we report to the National Credit Reporting Agencies, which happened on the 5th, early this morning, that advocate for deletion went to the credit bureaus at 6:42 a.m.
Great. So my expectation is that this account will just be completely deleted from the credit report within probably 30 to 45 days, right?
Yeah, approximately 30 days after it shows paid in our system, we do send that request out, and I see it has been sent this morning.
Cool. So during the next reporting cycle, it'll probably be gone then, huh? Do you guys only report to TransUnion? I had only seen it on my TransUnion report.
So we don't deal with Equifax at all.
Mm-hmm.
So because of the big mishaps that was approximately a year and a half ago, we stopped dealing with them. But we do report to TransUnion, Experian, and Innovis.
Okay. All right, great. And that'll be removed from all of those, correct? Not just one or two?
Well, I'm not Daniel, so I can't speak on behalf of the credit bureaus because I don't work there, sir.
No, Daniel was in your office.
No, I know. I see that, but I don't work at the bureau, so I guess it's what you can say, Mr. Pillmore, it's above my pay grade. I can't speak on the bureau's behalf.
No, I understand that, but the letter that you guys send out requests deletion from all three of the agencies you report to.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. That's just what I wanted to confirm and just make sure I had my records correct. I really appreciate your time today, Mindy. Thank you.
No, not a problem, Mr. Pillmore. I am glad I could help, and on behalf of IC System, you have a good rest of your day, sir. I appreciate it.
You do the same. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, so the purpose for today's phone call is just to validate what we had talked about in the Never Ever Pay Collections video, which is, number one, you've got to have a great rapport with the companies that you're working with. It can be tremendously frustrating. I'm extremely frustrated over this. Somebody not only stole a drone from me, causing me to have to purchase a second one, but then it ends up going through this whole rigmarole of me having to sign up for another Amazon account and then turn around and pay and then have it show up on my credit report. That was terrible. So it can be very frustrating, which means when I get on the phone with them, my initial instinct is to just kind of lash out. My recommendation in that video is to stay calm and just really try and develop a nice rapport. That's the same thing I did last week. Unfortunately, I didn't have a way, since I was on the phone at the time, to record where I was. I was off-site. So I wanted to make a follow-up video today and just give them another phone call, verify with you guys that it's totally possible upon payment in full or upon partial payment for these credit agencies, these collection agencies, to report to the credit reporting agencies, the CRAs, which are the bureaus, that the account was reported in error and should be removed. They have every right to do that. So you have all opportunity to get those accounts taken off upon paying in full. Now there are exceptions to that. Make sure you do your homework. Different types of accounts are treated differently. Student loans being one of those. You're probably not going to get out of paying your student loans. And so you're going to have to do your research beforehand. But I just wanted to give you a quick example and have you guys tag along with my little dilemma here, but it sounds like it's going to be fixed. We'll get that score back up into the high 820s and off to the next debt weapon. See you on the next video. Thanks for tuning in.